Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here, and welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel, and I've got a little squad builder for you guys in the false line formation again around some of the upgraded players that I missed out in yesterday's squad. And this guy on the screen now recommended that I use the upgraded Jesse Rodriguez in a false line formation, so that's exactly what I'm bringing you, and I hope you guys really do enjoy it. If you do, drop the video a like, it makes me know that I've done a decent job. Now before we do get started, if you're looking for a place to get some coins, check the link in the description for the fifashop.co.uk, a really awesome website, and if you use the code Toby10, you get a discount off every single one of your orders, which I think is absolutely superb. So this defense, dear me. This defense was really difficult. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put my hands up and say I was having a really bad day of FIFA, like a really bad day of FIFA. I'll get into it a little bit more once we get into the clips and some gameplay and things like that, but I think the right hand side of this really messed up team, like Sanya, he's not good. And it's not just the pace thing. He got pushed off the ball so much and he felt sluggish, and I don't mean pace-wise, I mean like dribbling and passing-wise. He was just really sloppy. Contrary to that, the left-hand side, Jordi Alba and Ramos were really good, and it was just difficult to balance it and make sure that my opponent didn't run riot on the right-hand side of the pitch, or the left-hand side of the pitch, if that makes sense, like obviously because it's switched around for them. You kind of see what I mean, but it was tough. There wasn't too much height in the team as well, and you'll kind of see as we go throughout the team that there isn't much height at all, and a lot of the players are fairly short in crucial positions where we kind of just need them to be a little bit taller just so they can win midfield battles and have a bit more strength about them. Pogba was good, but again not amazing. I wanted to try out his upgrade again just to see if, you know, I had a bad game or two with him and didn't give him his full potential compared to his original card, but his upgrade's just not worth it. His original is so much better in my opinion, at least for the value of money. Marquinhos was actually really good. Marquinhos was one of the few players that actually felt fluid, was decent at passing and had a fairly average shot, but the rest of them, man, their finishing was all over the place. Like, I'd get into really awesome positions, sometimes outside the box, and obviously you can't expect every shot to go in when you shoot from outside the box, but ones that probably should have done. And they just wouldn't. They wouldn't at all. Searchy was actually the only player that I felt comfortable with shooting, and he was really good. I think in the 7 games that I played, it took me so many games to get some clips. In the 7 games that I played, I think Searchy scored about 4 or 5, which is pretty good for a right wing. But Vidal, he just didn't really cut it as centre forward. I thought he'd make a phenomenal false line, I really did, but it just didn't work, and I don't know why. Jesse Rodriguez as well, it was just kind of average, and when you're paying 50,000 coins for a player, that's a lot to be spending on someone that's just kind of average. He didn't feel like he could attack, he didn't move forward fast enough, and it was a real problem, because I don't think any of our 3 really went forward and kind of attacked the ball. It was a really lackluster effort, and I think it is kind of down to the work rates. I think all 3 of them actually have medium work rates, attacking wise that is, and it really messed up the team because you'd pass it back, you'd expect someone to run onto it, and you wouldn't have anyone at all. You'll see it in the clips. It was so difficult to find people. Look, we've got no one moving forward until pretty much the last moment, and I have to cut inside and try something on my own because I didn't feel like anyone was in a good enough position. It was so frustrating. I don't know what happened. The players just, they didn't seem that good. Searchy was pretty decent, but even so, it was quite a struggle to get the ball in the back of the net there. It did take a bit of effort. Jordi Alba, though, was actually one of the better players, and this goal, I think it's this goal anyway, it was actually a pretty solid goal from Yessi. It wasn't bad at all. Nice little cut inside. That's pretty much my signature move. It's all I ever do, or at least try to, and it's something I do so often. Step over to the roulette and then smack it in the back of the net. But it was just so difficult to do that. No one really had any finishing prowess, and it was such a difficult team. Like, I don't get annoyed at FIFA. I got annoyed at this team. Like, I really got annoyed. I think I rage quit like 3 times, maybe twice actually. I think it was maybe twice. But I wanted to a 3rd time, but I managed to pull it back and actually get a victory. I think it was actually this game I planned on rage quitting, but I stuck it out. I managed to bring it back, but it was just such a pain in the backside to play with this team. I really wouldn't recommend it. It's such a difficult team. Don't use these upgraded players. Yessi Rodriguez isn't worth the 50,000 coins. I didn't like his silver card, and I don't like his gold card. It's just, this team was awkward. It was really awkward. You might as well give it a try if you've got some spare coins and you really, really want to, but I personally really wouldn't recommend it. And if you want a false 9 team, just check like 2 or 3 videos back to the one with Gundogan at centre forward, and that's amazing. But that does wrap up this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, even though the team was a bit average. Take care guys, have an amazing day, and goodbye.